Hi, and welcome to the Julie Says So Movie Minute, where I usually give abbreviated reviews of all the biggest new films opening each week. I'm changing it up this week, though, because there's some massive summer movies on the horizon, and I wanted to make sure you didn't miss any of them. In fact, it all starts this month since Avengers: Infinity War bumped up its release date to April 27th.
Dread it. Run from it. The end is near.
The Infinity War rumor mill has been in high gear ever since, cranking out theories about which Avenger will die this time. Producers are trying to keep spoilers under wraps, so even some of the stars don't know how this movie ends. Important elements were kept out of the version they saw at a special screening recently, which was so heavily edited that it was only 20 minutes long. Certain Avengers, namely Spider-Man's Tom Holland, are so bad about spilling the beans that they were given as little information as possible. We'll all find out what happens and who dies when Avengers: Infinity War hits theaters April 27th. Oh, and Amy Schumer's new one, I Feel Pretty, opens that same weekend, in case you're one of those weird people who doesn't like Marvel movies. Coming up May 11th is Life of the Party with Melissa McCarthy as a divorcee who goes back to college with her daughter.
This essentially a Google.
Ask me anything.
Turn off your Vagoogle. You're scaring me.
I think my Vagoogle scared Jack last night,
Oh my God.
but in a good way. Like when you intentionally go through a haunted house.
Ew!
McCarthy co-wrote this one with her husband Ben Falcone, who directed it. This will be the third movie they've made together after The Boss and Tammy. And if you're wondering why Melissa looks different, it's because she dropped 75 pounds in the past year, and she looks incredible. May 18th brings us Deadpool 2, which looks, God, just fantastic.
Tell me they got that in slow motion.
Some people from the first Deadpool dropped out, though, after original director Tim Miller bailed thanks to quote-unquote creative differences with Ryan Reynolds. It has some people wondering if Deadpool 2 will lack the magic of the first one. Well, we won't know until it hits the screen on May 18th.
That is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
The following weekend, May 25th, is when Solo, a Star Wars story, debuts.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer.
Here's another one that's been shrouded in controversy since the directors were fired right in the middle of filming. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who did the Lego Movie, were turning Solo into a comedy, so Disney handed the project off to Ron Howard. We'll find out what he did with it on May 25th. June heats up quickly as well, with Ocean's 8 opening on June 8th.
Taylor Swift? Can't we just go to this? Do we have to steal stuff?
Yes. Matt Damon shows up, but it's otherwise an all-female cast featuring Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, and Mindy Kaling, to name a few. In fact, the whole idea might have come from Mindy's 2012 book, Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me? That's where Mindy said the world needed an all-female Ocean's 11 movie. I hope she gets some of the royalties. Out that same weekend is Hereditary, starring Toni Collette and Gabriel Byrne.
Mom? I don't like this. Dad, I don't like this.
What's happening? Peter! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother!
This one screened at South by Southwest and just traumatized critics. Seriously, read the reviews. It sounds like they're crying on their laptops when they describe how scary this thing is. I've watched the trailer about 15 times and I still can't tell what Hereditary is about. I just know that something really bad happens and that I have to see this movie. Won't You Be My Neighbor opens that same weekend, which is good because we'll need the soothing tones of Mr. Rogers after Hereditary.
Low production values, simple set, unlikely star. Yet, it worked.
Hello.
This one's a documentary about Fred Rogers and how he changed children's television and affected culture on a much broader scale. Maybe we'll also find out if Mr. Rogers was really a sniper in the Vietnam War. Did you hear that rumor too? Look for free movie passes and reviews for all of the summer blockbusters at juliesaysso.com. And parents should watch for my mommy movie reviews. They tell families exactly what to expect from those PG-13 movies that your kids are always begging to see. And remember, you never have to pay money for a bad movie again. Just find comprehensive movie reviews and free movie passes on my website. Or follow me on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find all of those links and more on my website at juliesaysso.com. And we're going to wrap up this summer movie preview with the latest trailer from Solo, a Star Wars story. This one just came out and it gives us a deeper look into that version of the Star Wars universe. We even find out that Chewbacca is actually much older than we thought. He's kind of like a turtle, which I guess real fans already knew. I'm Julie Fisk, and that's your Movie Minute.
You're after something. Is it revenge? Money? Or is it something else? You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this. What do you think? Well, what do you know?
You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true. Everything you've heard about me is true.
L3!
Let go of the mean man's face.
Who are these guys? If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
You might wanna buckle up, baby.
Here they come! Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I got a really good feeling about this.
Since when do you know how to fly?
190 years old? You look great.
Push it!